right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. I hope everyone is doing well. It is so good to have you all here. Yeah, it is nice to have everyone. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on? Kritika, how are you? Hootie, MPT. Awesome to be here. Sweet. Swati Dua. Victoria. Good to have you. Beautiful Aries. Glad you're here too. Rita Gupta. It's good to have you. I'm glad to see so many of you. All right. So let's see. Let's get started, right? It's nice to have you all here, like I said. Cold pizza for breakfast. All right, there you go, MPT. Nice cold pizza. Get your cold pizza here. How does your future look? It looks very bright, doesn't it, Kritika? Look at all that yellow. Oh, look at all the yellow and the sunshine. And, of course, you've got the sun, which is shining on everything here. So I got to tell you, your future looks bright. I think that is a wonderful sign right off the bat. The Four of Swords, of course, tells me it's time to take some time for you. Make sure you have what you need. Right? Does that make sense? The 4 R's, I always say the 4 R's, right? Rest, relax, renew, and then you will feel better. I can't think of the other one. I do that all the time, right? I get to the 4th one and I can't remember anymore what it is. Relief. That's it. Relief. Rest, relax, renew, and then you'll have relief. And that's what I think is a good way to start. And by doing that, again, that is by doing, the way to get this is to do something for you. It's not just all about, oh, lay down and sleep, right? Resting and relaxing, stuff like that, is all about doing things for you. I see great happiness here. I see, you get the warmth and the brightness of the sun, and it's just shining down on you, and you feel warm, and you get that warm feeling, and it's, so bright out that you feel happy. Now, I think, yes, is there hard work involved in things coming for you in the future? Yeah, there's some hard work. I think you're going to have to dedicate yourself to some things. And maybe when things get really tough, you might have to push yourself a little harder than you usually do. But I don't see anything terrible. I don't see like it's, something you can't overcome, something you can't take care of, because I think you are able to do that. I think you are determined. I just think you're searching for something, right? You're over top of these mountains, right? You're higher than the mountains. Mountains are obstacles. So if you are above the mountains, that means you've overcome a lot of obstacles to get to where you are. And now you're searching for something new, right? You're looking toward your future. And, I think whatever you're looking for is close. I don't think it's as far away as you think it is. I think it's very close, and I think you are on your way to getting to that place, to that goal, whatever that goal is, whatever obstacles you've overcome. Now you're on your way to move to that place. Not move like physically move, but move toward something new. All right. That's what I get for you, Kritika. Looks like your future is bright. It looked bright with all that yellow out there, didn't it? So, hootie, may I know where I'm going to meet Ryan face to face? All right, where are you going to meet Ryan face to face? Everyone, it is good to have Modern Priscilla Tarot back, right? People were saying hello to you yesterday, and I had to tell them, sorry, she's not here. All right, let's see what we get. Where will you meet Ryan? Wow, interesting. Very, very interesting. I believe. All right, so I think, here's what I'm thinking. I really am thinking that you are kind of looking back through times in your life where you have spoken to Ryan, and maybe he's given you a clue in those times you've talked to him or texted him or got or heard from him in some way, and maybe he gave you a clue as to where you're going to meet. I would say you would meet somewhere that seems to be very protected, seems to be very safe. That would be my call for that. I think it's going to be a very safe place for you and a safe place for him to meet. I think you will have to travel a little ways to get there. It's going to take a little time to get there. So, yeah, it definitely is going to take some time getting there. But I think when you get there, I think you'll be happy. I think you will be, rewarded with being satisfied that you've met him now and he is really what you wanted, what you were looking for, right? I think you will get an idea, a very clear idea of when and where this is going to be as time goes forward. But I don't see really anything that tells me a place, like I said, other than you're going to have to travel somewhere. And I think it's a place that's going to be safe for the both of you, right? Or I could be completely wrong and you're going to meet either on the shore or at the doctor's office. But I don't think that's the case. I definitely see that's how I feel. I think it's going to be a safe place, but you will have to travel, but it'll be worth the trip. All right. That's what I get for you, my hootie. Okay. Swati Dua, we are doing well. I'm doing well. I am doing well. I shouldn't say we. I don't know why I say we. I am doing well. Rita, it's good to see you. Victoria. And beautiful Aries. So, where are we? Anna Torres, how are you? I was hoping you were here today. I was hoping to see you. You came in late last night, right at the end, and I didn't get to do a reading for you because we were doing donation readings by that time, which was great. Great that people were supporting, but it was difficult for you to get a reading in. So, but let's see what we get for you. Okay, we'll see what we get for you today. But right now, Rita, asks, oof, will I marry a person in my mind or someone else? So basically, will you marry the person you're thinking of, or is it going to be somebody completely different? That sounds good. Hey, Ross. Ross, it's good to see you. Always good to have you here. I have one card in this deck of cards, and it's got this little tiny spot scraped off on the back of it. I don't know how it happened. It's, of course, it is the 10 of Wands, so I know what it is when I see it, but I don't know how it happened. Now they're like marked cards, right? I see that. It's like, oh, 10 of Wands. I don't want that. So will you marry the person that you're thinking of, that you have in your mind, or is it going to be someone else? So I think the person you have in mind right now, I don't think they're coming to you very quickly, if at all, because they can't move. There's no movement in this chariot, right? Some chariots are on the move. Some are moving really fast. Some are at least moving. This one is not moving. You can see that. You can't move when your sphinxes don't stand up, when they're laying down, and they are just laying there, not doing anything, and they are not pulling you forward. So I'm not sure that the person in mind, who I'm thinking is maybe this person here, is able to go anywhere or move toward you in any way. I think someone else would be part of your friends circle. I think, if it's not someone who you are friends with, I think maybe it's somebody that one of your friends probably knows. Right now, I would say this is the time for you to really think about this. Have a very clear, open mind while you're on your own, while you're independent, right? While you still have that independence, take the time to have a very clear idea about if the person in your mind now is really the one that you think, if you think all is going to be wonderful, or if not. You should be able to get a very good picture of that person if you are working on it, since you are doing that on your own. And I think you could be a little frustrated at times with this whole situation. I think it needs to move forward, right? You want it to move forward quickly, but things don't happen like that, do they, anymore? Things don't move as quick as you'd like them to. And especially now it's even more difficult to move forward because, everybody's got coronavirus on their mind, and they can't, they really can't go anywhere or do things. And when you do go somewhere, well, then it's difficult, right? It's like carrying a heavy load, right? It's like having too much baggage. You are slowed down a lot, right? So I would be willing to say that the person in your mind, I don't think is coming anytime soon. And if it's someone else, I think it's going to be someone else that your friends know and introduce you to. So, and at that point, I think you're really going to have to come up with a plan on your own after that, because I'm not getting nothing's telling me very clearly. It's not just coming right out and saying, okay, go with this person or this person. There's nothing, like the High Priestess or, what's another good card that tells you about using your intuition? I can't think of one right off the top of my head right now, but yeah, something that has to do with a higher thought, maybe the Emperor, or the Hierophant, something like those cards also, where you're thinking about things and you're getting clear ideas. You're getting those, it's telling you what's coming next. I don't see anything that tells you what is coming next directly. All right. So that's what I get for you, Rita. I do, I think you're going to have to make the choice. You're going to have to really see what works best for you. But those are the two options, right? One that's coming really slow, or one that I think your friends are going to introduce you to. Right, Swati? Right. How are your finances going to be for the next 2 months? Wow. Let us see. Okay, so how are your finances going to be for the next 2 months? I hope you all enjoyed your tarot tip this morning. I know I enjoyed making it. And there we go. Let's see. So, how are the finances going to be? All right. Well, I think it starts off a little bit on the slow side. I think you feel like things are just never going to get going. And that makes you sad. Right, Swati? I think that makes you a bit sad, thinking, I'm never going to have enough money to pay my bills. I'm not going to have enough money to do anything, to do, whatever I need to do. And I think that's, of course, that would make me sad too. It does make me sad. But I think there's hope. I think there's hope for you. I think if you have faith, I think you'll be more comfortable. And I think then you will be inspired and given the opportunity to know that if you are a bit on the frugal side, right? If you're a saver and you cut back on things that are not quite as necessary and move forward into things that are, move that money into things that are necessary, I think you'll be okay. I think things will work out all right there. The Seven of Pentacles tells me, your money here, all down here, see it, is growing. Your money will be growing. You'll have that money tree in your backyard. That's what I want. I want the money tree. But yeah, it looks like your money will increase. It will grow. And that will help you untie these binds that are holding you down, and the things that are holding you back financially. I think this stuff here, the good stuff that's going on here will, if you are able to, not go crazy spending and doing things like that, and, hopefully like I said, your finances will grow, then I think you won't feel so stuck in the place that you're at, in the sad spot you're in right now with being not having money, right? Not having enough in the financial department. All right, Swati, that's what I see for you. That is what I see for you. Beautiful Aries. So nice to have you here. All right. Is there something my boyfriend is not telling me that I need to know? This is another one of those. Tell me the big secret because he's surprising me with something kind of answers. I hope not. All right, let's see what we got. Let us see. Yeah, you know. I look. All my decks are over on the left side of me here, right to my. They're directly to my left, and I look over there to see. What deck do I want to choose? Like I have a lot of them. I only have 5 decks, and 2 of them are basically the same, and it's not like I have a lot of them to choose from. It's just funny that I look over there like I do. Like, oh, this is such a tough decision you have to choose from. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get. So is there something your boyfriend is not telling you that you need to know? All right. Well, it starts off really great. That's for sure. I think it's going to take some courage from you to understand what's going on, what's moving forward. I think, yes. Is he your knight in shining armor? Has he been very charming, Prince Charming-ish? Prince Charming-like? That calm and relaxed kind of person? Yeah, he has been. He has been for all this time. But now he's starting to feel the weight of something on top of him. He's really getting the feeling that there's something heavy coming. Maybe, just maybe, and again, I tell people all the time, I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. But maybe you have been talking to him about something more serious in the relationship. Do you think? Could that possibly be? Could that possibly be? Because if it is, I think that is too much for him. I think he's not really ready for that. It's not the right time for him. For you, it probably is. But I think that's what's going on. I think there's been talk about something more serious, moving forward. Let's get engaged. Let's move in together. Let's do something. Let's move forward with this relationship. And I don't know if he's ready to move more forward than you already are. You can let me know. The 5 of Cups again tells me about, feeling isolated, feeling lost, feeling sad. And that's, that is really kind of telling. I think you feeling sad is very telling. Because again, I still think that you had some kind of discussion with him recently and he's just not ready for that. You, on the other hand, are looking for a big change in the relationship, right? You're looking for big changes to come along. Again, moving forward. That's what I get. That's what I see for you. All right, beautiful Aries. So, if he has something to tell you, I think it's just something to do with, I think you guys had a discussion at some point about moving ahead in the relationship. And I think he's not willing to tell you yet, but I think he wants you to know that he's not really ready for that yet. He's just not ready for it. All right. So, Ana Torres. How likely is it that Pedro will try to come back to me by the end of the year? How likely is it? We will see. Hopefully there's a good likelihood, right? If that's what you want. I hate to give bad news, right? I don't like giving bad news. That's no fun. Oh, but this is fun. This is a fun one. Oh, yeah. He's coming back by the end of the year for sure. Absolutely. I think you are going to achieve the happiness and satisfaction that you want. And of course, the satisfaction that you want is Pedro coming back to you by the end of the year. That's what you want. That's what you're going to get. Watch out what be careful what you ask for. You may just get it. And sure enough, I think you are. I think he's coming back before the end of the year. The Knight of Swords tells me things are going to happen very quickly. It's all about speed, right? It's all about doing things very, very fast. And, well, that's the Knight of Swords for you. The King of Wands tells me, it's going to be a very energetic entrance. He's going to come in like a whirlwind, and he'll be very friendly and very charismatic like he is, and and kind of pull on your heartstrings a little bit, make you feel really good about yourself, and make you feel really good about a relationship with him. I think he feels very successful. I think he feels very confident. I think he appreciates, being recognized by other people. And I think he has a lot of support. I think there's a lot of support. And I do see that love connection at the end. The lovers are right there. I see the love connection. And that is great. That is a wonderful thing. If that's what you want. I have to add that at the end. If it's what you really want. All right? Like I said, be careful what you ask for. You might get it. And you're going to get it. You just have to make sure it's really what you want. Okay? That's what I see for you, Ana Torres. All right. I feel like I'm talking very fast today. Why do I feel like that? Yeah, if you're new, don't forget to please hit like and subscribe and get those notifications. Please. Please get those notifications. All right, Victoria, what's coming towards you? Your connection with the Cancerian in love. Oh, let's see if I can shuffle. No, I can't. Cards are flying. The tower going nuts. It's like all over the place there. Twice the tower came flying out while I was shuffling. Isn't that weird? Okay. So I think you are ready. Oh, that was crooked. Huh? I think you are ready for a very new start. I think you're ready to start something new, right? A new venture, something that's going to give you a good, nice new purpose. And I think, that's going to be this connection that you're looking for. I think that's the purpose, right? You are laying the groundwork. You are planting the seeds so that this relationship will grow over time. Things are going to change, right? They're going to change. Death is all about changing and restarting and starting over. Things ending, right? Death is the end. Boom. But then something new starts, right? So, yeah, something is going to end. Whatever it is that's going on right now in your life, I think it's going to change a lot. I would almost see this as the tower, where it's a big change. There's going to be a big change where something stops, something new comes out of it, just like the tower, right? They're kind of about the same to me right about now, or at least with this reading. I think what comes out of it is going to be very balanced, very good. It's going to help you reflect on things that have happened in the past. And I think you will get the idea at that point that, you know what to do and what not to do to have a good relationship and to have this with this person. I think you'll feel like things are very fair to you and very fair to them. You're just at a point where you don't know which direction to go. You just don't know which way to go. It's difficult to tell, right? It's difficult to tell because you're kind of standing here against maybe a wall. There's no way to look out. There's no way to get out without making a decision. You have to make a choice. Take one of those swords with you. One of those swords is telling you, one of those swords is going to be having a connection with this person or not having a connection, maybe. Only you are going to know what the choice is, and whatever decision you make, it's going to be okay because there are no wrong choices. But to get out of that room and to get yourself on the right path, head the right direction, you have to make a choice to get out. You got to take a sword. Pick a sword, any sword. I think your friends are very happy for you. And I think your friends are giving you advice on what to do with this as well. So it is something that I believe is, I think something will come forward. I think something will come out of this whole thing, especially since you are planting the seeds. Like I said, it will take some time to grow, but once it does grow, then, more and more things come from it. Yeah, you start off small, right? Small little seed, and then it grows into something big. And that's what you want. You just got to make sure you water it. All right? That's what I get for you. It's like a chia pet. As long as you add water, he'll be all right. Ahudi says, thanks so much for this precise reading. It resonates. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your feedback. My decks are so amazing. And every time you make readings so amazing. Aw, that's so nice. You guys, you know how to flatter me, that's for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. There we go. There's the question I'm looking for. Ritz, what is going on with S? She is not talking to you properly. Oof. Improper talking calls for Alice in Wonderland. Tarot in Wonderland, right? Is she being mean to you? Is she being mean to you, Ritz? Is she being mean to you? Better not find that out. I'll have to have a talk with her. With him, I mean. I keep saying with her. I don't know why. With him, I was reading something else. Yeah. I have to have a talk with him if he's being mean. All right. What's going on with S? Why is he not talking to you, right? He's talking to you the way he's talking to you because right now he feels like there's a distance between the two of you. Like the two of you have moved apart from each other. And I'm not saying he wants to do that. I don't think he wants that to be the case. I just think it's happening. I just think you've moved apart, and I think that's happening. And that is kind of what the problem is. So he's not really sure what to say or how to say it. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that things were good, right? You were successful. You had a nice, successful relationship together. Things were good. Things were happy. You were happy both inside and out. The Two of Wands tells me that you were in control of this whole thing. You were in control of the situation. You were able to look to your future and know that you controlled what came from it. Excuse me. The Nine of Cups, again, tells me all about being satisfied in this relationship and happy. Having just enough of the relationship. But the Hierophant of all things, tells me that this relationship was getting serious. Getting more serious than it was. And I do believe that that is where the problem lies. Again, I told somebody else this earlier. I think things were getting very serious. And I think you were mentioning and talking about things becoming more and more serious. And again, I think that kind of made a rift between the two of you and split you, and made him a bit distant. Kind of, oh yeah, she's talking about serious. And I'm just going to keep on going over here. Just till I'm completely gone. And now no one can see me. So, yeah, I definitely think that that's the problem. I think maybe you have scared him away a little bit with some discussions of seriousness. But I think if you maybe slow down on that, then he'll come back. And he'll be like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Right? So that's what you want. That's what you want, right, Ritz? I think he's a little scared. I think he is a little scared, a little nervous that things are further along than he really wanted to. Yeah. So that's what I get. That's what I saw for you. Oh, Swati, that's so nice. I try to treat everybody equally, of course. And I do. I mean, I tell everybody who comes here, and especially when it's their first time here and stuff, we are a big family. Everything that happens here is just for us. It's not like, this is a no judgment zone. We don't judge anyone. Anyone who does judge other people in this room does not come back to this room, because I don't allow that. I won't go for it. And it's a big family. So it's, it's very important that everyone feels like they are treated really well. And that's the goal, right? And I do. I try to treat everybody well. I try to treat everybody equal. I try to do as many readings as I can in my hour. And then, and sometimes it doesn't always work out. There's always going to be people who don't get a reading because it seems like we're always full, right? There are ways to guarantee, but, I don't not take people because I don't like one more than, I like somebody better than I like somebody else or anything like that. It's just random and it happens. But, everybody who comes to the show, this show and the 6 o'clock show that I have, the nighttime show, are very, very special in their own special way. Everybody's got a story, right? Everyone has a story. And it's extremely important to be able to tell your story and get answers to the questions you have about that story. So, when I tell people welcome and I say I appreciate you being here and thank you for being here, I truly mean it. And then I have a moderator like Modern Priscilla Tarot who comes in here and she does all the things I really need help with. And, and she cares too. She's caring about everybody who's here just as much as I do, because thanks to her, she's probably helped me get most of them here. And I appreciate that. She knows I do. And then we go over usually and we switch over to her show, although today I won't be able to make it. Oh, and another thing, I got to tell you, everybody, another thing is I will not have this show on Tuesday. Tuesday, I will not be around, so we will not have a show at this time on Tuesday only. I will have the nighttime show. The 6 o'clock show will still be on, but the morning show I will not be able to have. All right. So, but yeah, right after my show, there's like a little break, maybe 20 to 30 minutes of intermission, as we like to call it. And then everybody goes over to Modern Priscilla Tarot's show. And she does the same thing because she does wonderful readings there, and it's a wonderful place to be as well. We both have very safe and very protected environments in our shows, in our channels. And we make sure we keep them that way. All right. So now that I'm back, Taylor Phillips, you'd like to know if you should invest time in a relationship with M&Ms. I got to tell you, I have spent a lot of time with M&Ms. And, well, M&Ms and I have had a long-standing relationship since I was very young, and now I'm old. So, yeah, M&Ms are wonderful. There you go, Taylor Phillips. I knew it. I knew I could get it. A smile. I knew I could get a smile for that one. All right. So back to the serious part of it. Should you invest time in a relationship with MM? The Page of Pentacles tells me that MM is dependable. I think MM has some financial opportunities coming up. And that's a good thing. That sounds like a good thing. The Nine of Pentacles tells me all about achievement and success. This person is very confident in themselves. You know what they say, right? Confidence is very sexy. Yeah. I think you need to keep up your inner strength, right? Keep it going. Make sure it's there. Make sure it's strong. Have courage. You know, if something has happened between you and that you feel is a little sketchy or a little on the deceitful side, well then, yeah, I can understand where you are hesitant. But if nothing like that's really happened, I'm saying go for it, right? The Lovers is here. They're here and they are not going anywhere. They say all about love connection, right? And trust. Be friends as well. You know, be friends first. It's not so bad to be friends before you start your relationship. Friendship comes before relationship in the dictionary. Just remember that. Deep thoughts by the Night Reader. But I think the Page of Swords is telling you also, remember to be alert, right? If, like I said, if anything has come up that has given you any kind of doubt that is not a good person or they've tried to deceive you in ways, then be alert. Make sure you are always, you know, kind of paying attention and thinking on your feet kind of thing, right? Be a little bit of a spy, right? Get that, do a little bit of spy work, do a little bit of detectiving, you know, just ask some pointed questions and see if you get the answers that you want, you know, or even better, ask questions that you already know the answers to and see if answers them correctly, right? So, something to think about. I've done that before. I've done that at work with people because I knew they were lying to me. And I would ask them a question about something that I already knew the answer to, and I would see. Then I would find out if they were really telling me the truth or not. Right, Christian Dior? Christian Dior, thank you so much for being subscriber 295 this morning. I saw that come in. This morning, and that was a wonderful thing. We are at only 5 away from 300 subscribers. Georgia Peach. Hey, Georgia Peach, I got to tell you. Georgia Peach was here last night. Hi, Yvonne. Georgia Peach was here last night, and she brought friends with her. She did. She brought friends with her, and all our friends subscribed, and they were at the nighttime show. And I just want you to know, Georgia Peach, that how appreciative I was of that. You know, I always tell people, and I always say it. You know, if you know anybody who would ever enjoy something like this show, please bring them along. Tell them about it. Tell them how to get here. You know, give them a link, whatever you want to do, however you can do it. Bring them here. And Georgia Peach did it. She did it. She brought friends. I knew they were. I know they had to have been friends of hers because she knew them by first name, and I didn't. So their first name was not part of their usernames, but she knew them by first name. So that I figured they had to be friends of hers, right? Right. All right. Christian Dior, it's so great to have you. Charlie Bear, you donated to me the other day, like hours after a show. And I wasn't sure if you were looking for just a reading the next time I saw you, that it was like a pre-donation, or if it was just because you were just saying thank you for remembering that you're taking your test next week and stuff. All right. Why is it taking you so long to move on from your past relationship, Christian Dior? I'm going to tell you why. Because things are at an end. Things came to an end, right? They came to an end, and it didn't come to an end the way you wanted it to. Yeah, Georgia Peach, I appreciate you just trying to help, and it was wonderful last night. I was so happy to see you and your friends and stuff. It was very nice, and I truly hope to see them again. They were a nice bunch. Yeah, it was the end, and it wasn't the ending that you wanted. You did not achieve what you wanted to achieve. You wanted a long-term relationship. You wanted something that was going to last, and well, that didn't happen. And now you're trying to protect yourself, right? You're trying to protect yourself. Hello, Cosmic Dust. Hey, Diva Bomber. Yeah, so I really think you're trying to protect yourself. You've put the wall up, right? You're standing up tall. You're standing tall in the face of danger. Sounds like a movie, doesn't it? You're kind of giving the side eye. You're giving that person the side eye, right? Christian Dior, look at that. You have got that going on. Yeah, don't you come near me. I got the side eye going on. I'm seeing you. I'll see you if you're coming up behind me even. I got eyes everywhere. The magician tells me that the problem is, the reason that you really can't move on from this relationship is because you are not confident enough to do it. You have to try to work on that confidence. I think confidence is going to be, it's not easy to get back, right? Once you've lost it, it's not easy to get back. It's not easy to get that stuff back. Confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, all the things that you feel about yourself. When you break up in a relationship, when you lose a relationship, especially if you didn't do the breaking up, if you were the one who was the dumpee, not the dumper. If you were the dumpee, I think you lose all of that stuff that you feel about yourself. And if you lose all that stuff that you feel about yourself, it is extremely hard to get it back. And until you do, you can't move on. You have to get it back to move on. You're still in love with this person. You're still in love with them. Because it did not end under your terms. It didn't end the way you wanted it to. So just because they decided they didn't want to be with you anymore does not mean that you decided you didn't want to be with them anymore. Right? You have to be dependable. You have to depend on yourself. It's going to be hard to learn something new, right? It's going to be hard to learn how to raise all those feelings about yourself, how to make yourself feel better. But you can do it. It's not that you can't do it. You can. It just takes time. It takes patience, and it takes a lot of work. But the first thing you got to do, number one, is stop this. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I get for you, Christian Dior. Thank you. Thanks for letting me read it to you. Cosmic Dust, what's going on? Does Cancer Man A... Let's see. Does Cancer Man A want to come back with genuine intentions, or is it all in your head? Ooh. All in your head. Interesting. Victoria L. Saint, I read while I was, hold Well, I had nothing else to do here. I was reading some of the chat, right? And I saw you pretty much do only Lenormand readings. Maybe you could help me. Maybe you could make my Lenormand readings better. I'm always looking to improve. And I have not been doing Lenormand real long, but somebody gifted me the wonderful Lenormand deck that I use, the Revival Art Lenormand. And I do the readings. I do shows every Wednesday night where we do just Lenormand readings, and that's good, and I'm learning it. But if you have any tips, I would appreciate it if you would go to my website, which is going across the screen probably very soon, KnightReaderTarot.com, and go to the comments and send any tips that you have about Lenormand to me that way, and I will get it'll send it directly to my email. So I would really appreciate that. Cosmic Dust, Cancer Man A is very friendly, right? He's very down to earth. He's very generous. He's very nurturing, right? I think he's very nurturing. That's not a bad thing. The Knight of Wands tells me he's very excited. He's a very adventurous person now, isn't he? He's always looking for something new to do, right? Something new to discover, some place to explore. It's very interesting you got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, because the two of them really go together well. They really work well together. You know, one's all about energy and the other one's all about excitement. And, you know, if you put energy and excitement together, you've got a ball of fire, right? A big old ball of fire. And that's passion, right? Fire is passion. And that's what you get when you put all that together, energy and excitement. So, yeah. That's interesting. But I think, I think you and Cancer Man had a really difficult breakup, right? Things didn't, again, that breakup was not very good. I think I think it just gave hurt feelings all around. And now you're a little leery about things, right? You are keeping your eye out to make sure that things aren't really, just all deception and no substance. Now he wants to come back. How bad was the breakup? If the breakup was extremely bad, which it may have been, then I gotta say, then I definitely would say it's all in your head. But if this wasn't so bad, if it was just a misunderstanding that you can overlook and that can be healed and fixed, then go for it. Then I think it's definitely a good idea and good intentions. All right. So that's what I see. That's what I get for you, Cosmic Dust. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please click on that like and click on the donations bell so that you can find out that I'm here every day, twice a day. And I also do those daily tarot tips that everybody gets. I know everybody, I guarantee everyone waits every day with bated breath for tarot tips to come out. Can't start your day without it, even if your day is over by the time you get it. Who else is going to verify? Yep, that's how your day went. Yvonne. Yvonne. It's like a general reading. This looks like it's going to end up. I have to do the reading for Charlie Bear because they donated, but and then that's going to be my last reading unless I have other donations. All right. So, general reading tells me, Yvonne, that things are not exactly in order right now. Things don't feel like they're in order. They don't feel like they are real secure. You don't feel very stable. You don't have that stable feeling. Things just seem like, like you're just spinning around and not knowing where you're going, like a horse on the merry-go-round, right? You're like one of the horses on the merry-go-round. Don't be a horse. Don't be a horse. All right. I think you are just looking to get from one thing to another, right? You don't want to be here anymore. Whatever this is, right? Whatever is going on, you don't want to be there anymore. So you take the chance, you walk across the wand or the rod here, and you find yourself that new beginning here. All right? And you have that new potential on the other side. There's new potential, new passion, new ideas. The Queen of Rods tells me all about, being warm and vibrant, but it also tells me that you are very determined. So again, I see determination in this movement. She's telling me all about this determination to get from the past to the future, to move forward. And I think that goes along with your whole family, the whole big family, right? The whole big Farrell family. Not just your little home family, but the whole big group. So that's really what I see going on. I do think there's a lot of support there from them. But I think the stuff that's going on right now is something you really want to leave behind. You want to get off this wheel and move away from everything and move forward. Things are not in control right now. Things are not in order. Somebody has to step in and take authority. Somebody's going to step in and make, and take over, make decisions, do all that stuff. Somebody's got to do it. There you go. You won't let anything knock you down. Don't let them knock you off of this wand, this rod, because it's a long ways down. And you're too strong for that. You are the oldest sister. You are the one who everybody looks to, but now you need to look to someone else. You need that help from someone else in the family. I think I know who it is. I really do think I know. When you look at the big family picture, I'm sure I know who it is if you look at your little family picture too, but I think if you're looking at the whole family and your whole group right there, I think I know who it is in the family that you can lean on and is going to be there for you. I won't mention names, but you know, and I know. All right, Charlie Bear, thank you so much for your donation. I do appreciate it. I was hoping to see you last night, but I didn't. I know it's late at night over in Ireland for you as well. And you're looking for just a general reading till the end of the year, hoping to have the wedding venue booked and nailed down. Okay, I'm just going to ask you really quick, because I can, I guess. Because darn it, it's my show. What happened to your friend's house? What happened to your friend's garden? What happened using that? Did that not work out? Are they planning on a poor harvest next year? See you later, Yvonne. I will see you later. Thank you so much. Are they planning on a poor flower harvest? All right. Okay. Still there, but very expensive for the food and drinks and the whole thing. Yeah, I know. Everything's expensive. You know what you do? I'll tell you how to do. You want to do it on the cheap? You buy yourself a ladder and gas up the car. Put gas in the car, get yourself a ladder, climb down the ladder, and he'll be at the bottom. You guys get in the car and you take off and go get married somewhere. And you come back and surprise, you're married. And then a month or so later, whenever it is that you save up enough money, then you have a party. You just have a party. It doesn't have to be a whole big wedding. I know, that's easy, isn't it? Easy for me to say, because that's what I did the third time. Third time's a charm, right? All right. I see where you are. I see where you are very thankful for the things you have. And, yes, anything that comes in, anything that's helpful, anybody who is giving you money towards this or giving you help towards this, you're extremely thankful to them for that. I just believe that to have everything structured exactly the way that you want, it is going to cost money. It's going to be a lot. It takes a lot. It definitely takes a lot. I think this is something, I know this is something you've been worried about since you decided to have the wedding, since you got engaged and decided to get married. You have been concerned about this. You weren't exactly sure. You knew you wanted to do it in the springtime of next year, and you weren't exactly sure how this was all going to work out. But I think you just have to keep looking to the future. Keep looking, because I think it's coming. I think something is coming to you. Something's coming, pretty quickly toward you in the right direction, right? Things are coming to you in the right direction. And you've always got this guy, right? You're Prince Charming. Prince Charming will not let you down. You know that. He's a wonderful guy for you. I don't doubt it for a minute. He's very supportive and he cares, right? He cares. I don't think he's going to let you down. I think, it's just going to take a lot of reflecting. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice, unfortunately, too, to get this exactly right. But it's going to happen. It will happen one way or another. I think, like I said, I think there will be someone who gives toward this that will help make up a huge, it'll make a huge difference. And you will be extremely thankful to that person, or those people, whoever it is. And, I know you want to do this the right way, and you want to have the whole wedding thing. And I think you will. I really do think you will. I think it'll happen because of this. I think it'll happen because of someone else's generosity. Someone else will see that you guys are struggling and not getting to the point you're at, and they know what you want, and they'll be very generous to you. All right? That's what I get, Charlie Bear. He's a gem. There you go. He's a peach, not a Georgia peach. Sorry. Can't be a Georgia peach. We have one of those already. But that's what I'm getting for you. All right, if anybody who's here is new, please do me a favor. Please hit subscribe. Please hit like. ring that little notification bell so that you can get notifications. This way you'll get the notification that I am here every single day, twice a day, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I will be here again tonight for tonight's show. I don't have any more donations. And as soon as I was done with this show, I am kind of heading out the door. So I will catch you all tonight at our 6 o'clock Eastern time show. I hope to see you all there. And have a nice day. See you all later. Bye now.